What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for the weekly fragrance rotation number 40. Let's hop into it. Starting the week off on Sunday, I decided to go with Missoni Parfum Po. I recently made a YouTube short about this fragrance. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But it made me want to wear it. It's been a while since I've reached for this one. It does smell similar to things like Bleu de Chanel. But in my opinion, I think this is a better fragrance than Bleu de Chanel. Imagine taking that DNA, but you just make it a lot more smokier. It's a little deeper. So fresh, citrusy, it's aromatic. You get those smoky woods in the base. Performance is solid, 8 to 9 hours of performance. Definitely a great year-round fragrance. You could literally do anything with this stuff and it is going to work. You could also get it for a good price in that $40 range. But again, on Sunday, Missoni Parfum Po. On Monday, I went with Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense. Kind of a classic right here. Summertime in a bottle. One of, if not the best summertime fragrance that you can buy. It sticks to that Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue DNA. So very fresh, citrusy. It's a little spicy. It's a little smoky in the base. But you add a blast of this sea salt aquatic vibe. And then you also get some gummy bear sweetness as well. Really nice stuff. Performance is solid. 8+ hours of performance. Huge compliment getter. People love the way this one smells. Be aware though, sometimes the saltiness in this fragrance doesn't work for everybody when it comes to skin chemistry. Some people kind of get like an egg smell, I guess is what I've heard. So definitely keep that in mind if you are looking into this one. But what I wore on Monday, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense. What I wore on Tuesday, Ralph Lauren Polo Blue. The OG Polo Blue. Been a while since I busted this one out as well. Decided to go ahead and give it a wear. This stuff is just super enjoyable. You can't go wrong with it. Fresh, clean shower gel. Definitely a great summertime fragrance. Great year-round fragrance as well. Another one, you could do anything with this stuff and it is going to work. Performance on me is solid. I get about 7 hours of performance. It's another one, super cheap. You could get it in that $30, $40 range. If you're looking for a do-it-all fragrance that just smells like fresh shower gel, definitely check this one out. But again, on Tuesday, Ralph Lauren Polo Blue. On Wednesday, I went with Davidoff, Cool Water, Grapefruit, and Sage. I remember back in the day, this one was popping up at the rack stores all over the place. It was getting a little bit of hype as well. You can still get it for super cheap, like $20 on discounters. Like the name indicates, it smells like grapefruit and sage. In the opening, you get a blast of grapefruit, but it's more of like a creamy, fruity grapefruit instead of like a tart, citrusy grapefruit. And then you get that sage in the base, providing this nice aromatic freshness with some sweetness as well. Performance is solid. You get about 6-7 hours of performance. It's nothing incredibly special. It doesn't blow my mind, but it is enjoyable. What I wore on Wednesday, Davidoff Cool Water, Grapefruit, and Sage. What I wore on Thursday, Ralph Lauren Polo Black. I mean, honestly, you guys should just expect this fragrance to be in the rotation almost every week because this is my favorite Ralph Lauren fragrance, one of my favorites in my entire collection. I definitely need to get a newer style bottle though. This is the old style bottle. They put it in the new rectangular bottles. This one right here, it is kind of leaking a little bit, and I can't see like where I'm at juice level wise, but I'm definitely like 2/3 of the way finished with this bottle. We need an eau de parfum. We need a parfum. We need an elixir. Ralph Lauren, you need to make flankers of this fragrance. This is the only Polo fragrance that you have not made any flankers for in recent history. Definitely need to get on that. This one on the top, you get mango and you get tangerine, so extremely fruity. As it dries down, it becomes a little aromatic. You get some oak, moss, and woods in the base. Fresh, clean, masculine. Performance isn't that good. You get about 4 or 5 hours of performance, but a really great fragrance. What I wore on Thursday, Ralph Lauren Polo Black. What I wore on Friday, Eternity Flame by Calvin Klein. A little cheapy gem right here. This one pops up at the rack stores a good amount as well. The name is deceiving. With a name like Flame, you would expect it to be spicy. But this stuff is more of a blue fragrance. In the opening, you get a blast of pineapple, so very fruity. As it dries down, it becomes a little ambery sweet, and you get some leather in the base as well. Kind of has a vibe of Invictus Aqua, kind of in that realm. Not the exact same though. Performance is somewhat decent. You get about 5-6 hours of performance. Definitely one of the better Eternity flankers that you could go with. But on Friday, Eternity Flame. And wrapping the week off strong on Saturday, Karolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. Another one of my favorites. It's another one you guys should expect. I've talked about this fragrance so much. In the opening, fresh, spicy. As it dries down, you get a plum note, so it makes it very fruity. Clean woods in the base. Huge compliment getter. 12, 14 hours of performance. Definitely a great year-round fragrance as well. One of, if not the best blue fragrance ever made. To me, this is the best blue fragrance out there. I have yet to smell something that I enjoy more than this one. But what I wore on Saturday, Karolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. All right, that wraps up the weekly fragrance rotation. Let me know down in the comments what you guys wore this week. It's always fun checking out your comments. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.